I can't really tell you how often we're asked about different opportunities out here in the islands around our region of the Dominican Republic. I want to make a quick YouTube because Larry's been after me for this for quite some time about a beautiful opportunity for a bed and breakfast run properly, should net a good return on investment. As a matter of fact, Leanne and I, my wife Leanne and I, almost bought this property ourselves, and then drescapes came to be, and we couldn't do both of them. But I'm going to walk you through a beautiful home that is tailor-made for a bed and breakfast, and it is something else. And we'll catch you a little bit. I'm going to do the grounds and inside and follow along with old Barry. This beautiful property here sits on about an acre of land by a surrounding seasonal river. The foliage and the finish products, the materials used in the construction were absolutely no cost, no cost saving materials were used at all. Nothing but the highest quality went into this place. And knowing what we know, for folks that do like to consider bed and breakfast, what Leanne and I were going to do with this this beautiful property, we were going to use it as a bed and breakfast and live on premises, was we were going to convert, there's an actual helicopter pad, and we were going to convert that into a more of a finer dining restaurant. Recently we've noticed there's a wonderful Italian restaurant in Cabrera that opened up that is very authentic, and they're doing exceptionally well. And they neighbor next to a little bed and breakfast motel that they own in town. And at the overhead, we actually went to the point where we figured out a business plan, cost of renovations, because we did want a upper scale restaurant outside. We were going to replace where, believe it or not, the helicopter pad is. We were going to replace that. You could see here as I pan really slow the ample room for parking. Like I say, everything is finished to the nines. The local Haitian and Dominican artwork inside is authentic. The roof is all termite treated materials. Like I say, it's gorgeous. And we saw the opportunity of also converting a, not by American standards price wise, but here more of a higher end place where you can come, you can listen to some softer 70s, 80s, Neil Young, the Eagles, or a little bit of Dean Martin, and where a husband and wife and family can go for a meal, like beautiful T-bone steak or a filet cut, local seafood, an excellent variety of wines, all surrounded by a beautiful ambiance and a music background that is not typical of the same bachata and same typical that you'll find at most restaurants here. And that's exactly what this Italian fellow did. And he is doing fantastic. We do take all of our drescapes people there. The restaurant is second to none. And believe it or not, just last week, I may even include a picture in this, even though it's off subject. I had an authentic shank of wild boar, the entire shank. And if I tell you it melted in your mouth, that doesn't describe it. And it was under $10. So I'm going to continue on with the grounds here, and I'll show you right now where we were going to put the restaurant. Okay, I'm panning here. You'll have to excuse the wind, but I'm panning here the front entrance. This is what we were going to use. You can see the helicopter pad. This is what we were going to use for the entrance, and it comes to about a beautiful 5-step stair down, all stone steps. The patio is all, the walkway I'm on now is all inlaced cut coral. Absolutely gorgeous. You're looking there, I believe, at granite stones. And then you'll see, I'm going to go down the steps now, then you're going to see that the helicopter pad is coming into play. Okay, now we figured That wasn't the best use of space, although they've had people fly in, including the owner. He has a helicopter that's to his use. How lucky. But this whole area here, okay, I'm going to start bringing in the pool. So from the pool, this whole area here, we are priced out, and we were going to convert this into a beautiful open air, thatch roof restaurant. Okay, available to the guests of the bed and breakfast at a discount. We had, like I say, we had an extensive business plan. And I know, as with any business, it has to be run correctly. But I know with proper marketing, learning how the local economy flourishes and works, being able to, through cab drivers, buses, even the adjacent restaurants that are all closed one day a week, working a trade-off with them, I know this would be very successful. Like anything, it's a lot of hard work though. But Leanne and I love having the people, and we were coming in at a cost about $60 to $65 a night, which is well worth it, including breakfast. We're going to continue now with the pool, the lounge area, which we also were going to have a bar and a snack section separate from the restaurant. Okay, continuing on to the pool area. Okay, panning around the back of the house, coming down, this is the same pathway. So instead of going straight to where we were going to have the restaurant, if you make a left, this leads you to an absolutely unbelievable pool area and lounge area. It's huge. It's the size of many big hotels, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's all natural rainforest. The river surrounds the back of this property all the way. Certain times of the year, you'll actually hear the water rushing through the river. It is a seasonal river though. It's not year-round. And we were going to use that area there as a nice little snack bar, drink area. We were even considering opening up the pool area to the public, okay, in terms of coming for lunch and spending a couple hours at the pool. Excuse me while I zoom back. I'm going to zoom back just to give you a bearing of where you are, because I'm going to be merging into, once again, the helicopter pad. Now half of that, we were going to use that entire pad and then some to make the restaurant. That was a huge cost savings because the cement and foundation's already there. Okay, so it's time to go inside a little bit. I'll do one pan around from the pool and the back of the property looking forward. Each room has its own individual ocean view balcony. That's rare. I'm just sitting on one of the lounge chairs that are here for the guests and doing a very slow pan to give you a greater appreciation of this magnificent pool area. Okay, you're going to come into play now, where you're going to see the balconies. I'm going to start lifting it up a little bit so you can see the second story. Every one of these balconies overlooks the pool and has an ocean view. As I continue on, the far area to the right of the screen is a commercial kitchen, deep freeze, stainless appliances, and that stairway, if you exit and exit to your left, underneath this whole building wraps around about 15 storage sheds, housing for on staff where you can actually house them for free and acquire the best staffing that way. And what happens is you can get, and I mean excellent staff if you're willing to house them, and they have the facilities underneath here. You'd be able to get excellent staffing here for around 6,000 to 8,000 pesos a month, maybe 10,000 for somebody exceptional. And you're talking about under $300 a month, okay? And there's always going to be extra food at a bed and breakfast that you're going to be getting rid of anyway. And like I say, you need to know how to properly manage it and run it, as with any business. But if it's done properly, this is an excellent return on investment. Time to go inside, so I'll catch you in by the front door. This is Barry.